I want to hear what people they talk. What you get, I shall get it love. This is love, and I want to get another one. I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love. Oh, no be waiting I love. Oh, waiting I love. I go do what we love. I go go no be vodka. Mr. Money Ginger, but I know the waste time.
Merry Christmas to the great and good of the NDC UK and Ireland chapter, and a Happy New Year to come in the next few hours. This evening I come to your homes with fraternal greetings in comradeship and in gratitude to thank you for the year 2025, for the dedication, the commitment, the perseverance, and for the beautiful journey and comradeship in 2025. Together we have made great achievements. We have done a lot to take our chapter to the next level. We have continued to integrate more branches and continue to strengthen our operational processes, digitizing our applications fully to ensure that we are smooth as an organization in our operations. I want to thank you and thank the Almighty God for your life and for the life of President Mahama and the Vice President Professor J. Nana Okuku-Adjumah, and of course for the lives and dedication of all the ministers, appointees, and the many teaming members of the NDC and general Ghanaians who have worked hard to ensure that our economic gains in 2025 have been of our kin, our folk in Ghana. May 2026 bring us better tidings. May our dreams continue to be realized as family, as individuals, as a chapter, as a party, as a country. May the good Lord shine upon us in 2026 and give us the strength and the perseverance to achieve our objectives as a chapter, achieve our objectives as a party, achieve our objectives as a government. I trust the Lord will bless us all with good health and give us the realizing of the dreams that we seek in 2026. May the good Lord bless us all and give us the strength to continue to ensure that His will is done in our lives. Stay blessed, comrades, and enjoy 2026.
Hello, fellow Ghanaians. This is High Commissioner Mrs. Sabazita Benson, High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland. I just want to wish all Ghanaians a happy new year, especially Ghanaians living in the UK and Ireland, and everyone else living in our host country, happy new year. Last year was very successful for us as a mission. We deepened bilateral relations with the UK. We also deepened relations with the diaspora here in the UK through various means, through church visitations, through market outreach, through our own programs that we organized, for instance, like the first ever Christmas carols that we organized at the Church of Pentecost. We also brought in the Ghana card, and as we speak, so far we have about 241 applications, successful applications on the Ghana card, people who have received their Ghana card. We also resumed our mobile passport services. We did Manchester and we did Dublin. The first quarter we'll be doing Birmingham. So we are looking forward to greater things in 2026. We are calling on everyone to collaborate with us, to work deeply with us. We want to get closer to the people in the diaspora. So as a mission, you'll be seeing us in your communities, you'll be seeing us working with you. We are looking at, for the first quarter of 2026, having some business forums, business summits. We encourage you to look forward to our business summits that we'll be organizing soon. Details will be out soon. So if you're interested in doing business in Ghana as a diasporan or as a business person, when the details come out, you can join us. I also encourage all Ghanaians to register on our website. We want to have a proper database of Ghanaians living in the UK and in Ireland, so that we will be able to know who is who and who is where, just in case of an emergency. So please go online and do register on our website as a Ghanaian. I wish you all a very happy new year, blessed new year. May 2026 be better for all of us. And as a mission, you can definitely count on us. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Ebusia, sa woman ni sika ifi America memu akofidie. Enka ni se ja utipa ya kra. If you say Pay Angel ediasem panaba. Pay Angel se money sika fi America eko Ghana, Nigeria anase Kenya wasemantem. The money je ni kaso nkoko ane se obreju me bia enka ho ena won san chia sika biara eka dia woman ne pe ho. Ani zero stress and no hidden charges. Yes, sign our rater and dance ankasa. Into what trending? Download the Pay Angel app or Google Play Store and Apple Store. Then yes, come on your way. Pay Angel, global payments, local simplicity.
After a long day at work, there's one thing still on your mind. I need to send money home, and fast. With just one tap on the Pay Angel app, you unlock your true power. Zero fees, lightning fast transfers, maximum impact. You soar across cities and oceans, faster, safer, stronger, powered by Pay Angel, where every transfer is a mission of love. Back home, your family feels it instantly. Joy, hope, and pride. Because when you send with Pay Angel, you're not just sending money, you're sending care. Be the hero back home with Pay Angel. Zero fees, instant transfers, maximum impact.
Merry Christmas to the great and good of the NDC UK and Ireland chapter, and a happy new year to come in the next few hours. This evening I come to your homes with fraternal greetings in comradeship and in gratitude to thank you for the year 2025, for the dedication, the commitment, the perseverance, and for the beautiful journey and comradeship in 2025. Together, we have made great achievements. We have done a lot to take our chapter to the next level. We have continued to integrate more branches and continue to strengthen our operational processes, digitizing our applications fully to ensure that we are smooth as an organization in our operations. I want to thank you and thank the Almighty God for your life and for the life of President Mahama and the Vice President, Professor J. Nana Kuukua, and of course for the lives and dedication of all the ministers, appointees, and the many teaming members of the NDC and general Ghanaians who have worked hard to ensure that our economic gains in 2025 have been of our kin, our folk in Ghana. May 2026 bring us better tidings. May our dreams continue to be realized as family, as individuals, as a chapter, as a party, as a country. May the good Lord shine upon us in 2026 and give us the strength and the perseverance to achieve our objectives as a chapter, achieve our objectives as a party, achieve our objectives as a government. I trust the Lord will bless us all with good health and give us the realizing of the dreams that we seek in 2026. May the good Lord bless us all and give us the strength to continue to ensure that His will is done in our lives. Stay blessed, comrades, and enjoy 2026.
Hello, fellow Ghanaians. This is High Commissioner Mrs. Sabazita Benson, High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland. I just want to wish all Ghanaians a happy new year, especially Ghanaians living in the UK and Ireland, and everyone else living in our host country, happy new year. Last year was very successful for us as a mission. We deepened bilateral relations with the UK. We also deepened relations with the diaspora here in the UK through various means, through church visitations, through market outreach, through our own programs that we organized, for instance, like the first ever Christmas carols that we organized at the Church of Pentecost. We also brought in the Ghana card, and as we speak, so far we have about 241 applications, successful applications on the Ghana card, people who have received their Ghana card. We also resumed our mobile passport services. We did Manchester and we did Dublin. The first quarter we'll be doing Birmingham. So we are looking forward to greater things in 2026. We are calling on everyone to collaborate with us, to work deeply with us. We want to get closer to the people in the diaspora. So as a mission, you'll be seeing us in your communities. You'll be seeing us working with you. We are looking at, for the first quarter of 2026, having some business forums, business summits. We encourage you to look forward to our business summits that we'll be organizing soon. Details will be out soon. So if you're interested in doing business in Ghana as a diasporan or as a business person, when the details come out, you can join us. I also encourage all Ghanaians to register on our website. We want to have a proper database of Ghanaians living in the UK and in Ireland, so that we will be able to know who is who and who is where, just in case of an emergency. So please go online and do register on our website as a Ghanaian. I wish you all a very happy new year, blessed new year. May 2026 be better for all of us. And as a mission, you can definitely count on us. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Ebusia, sa wo mani sika ifi America memu akofidie enka ni se ja otipa ye kra. If you say Pay Angel ediasem panaba. Pay Angel se mani sika fi America eko Ghana, Nigeria anase Kenya wasemantem. Ye mani je ni kaso nkoko ane se obreju me bia enka ho ena won san chia sika biara eka dia wo mani ne pe ho. Ani zero stress and no hidden charges. Yes, sign our rater a dance ankasa. Into what trending? Download the Pay Angel app or Google Play Store and as Apple Store. Then yes, you come on your Pay Angel, global payments, local simplicity.
After a long day at work, there's one thing still on your mind. I need to send money home, and fast. With just one tap on the Pay Angel app, you unlock your true power. Zero fees, lightning fast transfers, maximum impact. You soar across cities and oceans, faster, safer, stronger, powered by Pay Angel, where every transfer is a mission of love. Back home, your family feels it instantly. Joy, hope, and pride. Because when you send with Pay Angel, you're not just sending money, you're sending care. Be the hero back home with Pay Angel. Zero fees, instant transfers, maximum impact.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. On this happy trip back to the promised land. You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. On this happy trip back to the promised land.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Conversation Beyond Borders. We're streaming live on HYT African TV. My name is Kikie, and today we're just facing a little minor delay, and we wish to get that on track and be right back to start the show. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. On this happy trip back to the promised land.
Makuma sana simo Mayeye nyumyo minyankupon Yemelina sona minsakeyo Eratimo mimawamo You silence my enemies You put a smile on my face, oh Lord, you have answered my prayers Eratimo You silent them, yes, you silent them They don't know how I made it You have answered my prayers. Eradimo, was it in you? Why in you? Oh, you many knows the woman makes Sunday. Eradimo, was it in you? Why in you? Oh, you have answered my prayers. Eradimo. Mami na many no Shiraya menye na many no Repina kanye yeti want no Ine minya mama siru Tibia ya menye jenya minaye Nanye wuwi enyama want yo Yetu repina kanye yeti want no Atum nyamia mama siru Wasidenyo Where will I be without God? Where will I be without God? Maybe you don't know my story. Somebody tell I go take off my shoes, turn on my toes, dance a guaja of Palogo. You have favored me so much. I go take off my shoes, turn on my toes, dance a guaja or any kind of dance. Come on.
For many people, conversations around the fight for independence in Ghana are generally dominated by the efforts of the men. But there are some unsung heroes, the women.
Women have always been part of every form of history that was made in this world because they are the ones who have the ability to garner masses for a cause. Ironically, somehow women always have also been written out of history. And it's not a Ghanaian problem, it's an international problem. Worldwide, women constantly have been written out of history.
Indeed, there were many women involved in the fight for independence at different stages.
From Rebecca Dede Ayite to Ikea Shoshosho to Tegu Kwakupong. Tegu Kwakupong is very well known as a woman who was very wealthy and successful market woman.
By 1940, Agnes Tegu Kwakupome was already a well-known trader, even becoming the first Makola woman to open an account at the then Standard Bank of West Africa.
She was also one of the women who funded, again, CPP's movement.
The two met and became close friends when Nkrumah had to live at her place for a period following his arrival from the United Kingdom to take up the position of General Secretary of the United Gold Coast Convention. Through her initiatives, Nkrumah was able to talk to the market women to join the freedom fight at meetings held at the various marketplaces.
Somebody like Hannah Kujo played a huge role when the whole concept of civil disobedience started as a way of being defiant and fighting for independence when they refused to buy from the European shops at the time.
She is said to have met Nkrumah when he stayed at their house on a trip to Takwa.
When the Big Sis were arrested, she was a person that actually rallied people to go on demonstrations for the British to release the Big Sis.
Mabel Dove Dankwa, she was a journalist. She had a very loud and prominent voice.
Mabel was already writing under a pseudonym called Akosua Jetri, but also started writing for the Accra Evening News, which was a paper for the CPP.
In her writings, she spoke against colonialism and encouraged women to fight for their rights. In the line of her work, she met, fell in love, and married J.B. Dankwa, a member of the Big Six.
And then you had Rebecca Dede Ayite, who was a very young woman but had a lot of money because of her flower business.
She has been popularly known as Dede Ashikinsha, and Ashikinsha is flour in Ghana. And she was one of the market women who funded some of the CPP's activities. But not only that, but she used existing marketing channels as a communication tool for CPP.
To think that she died at 38 in 1961, if you do the math, you see how young she was in acknowledging her efforts towards independence, made it to the 50 pesos coin.
Theodosia Salome Oko is famous for designing the flag of Ghana following its independence from Britain. There was a call for a design to represent the flag of the country. Oko submitted hers, which was selected by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
There's a special place in my heart for the unnamed women. There are so many women, and we like to call them Makola queens or the market queens. And one example is Ama Nkrumah, who is just like a title that we give to, and that's because we only know of her possible existence because Nkrumah mentioned her in his autobiography. And even that, it is contested because it's been said that, well, if Nkrumah is the only one who has evidence of it, how can we trust him? But you know, I feel like I have gotten to the place where I am willing to take that over nothing. It's not impossible for a woman to have gone in the middle of the street and say, you know what, let's mobilize.
In spite of the many contributions of these and other women, there generally still appears to be little public knowledge about their efforts.
I think one of the reasons why women weren't well documented or weren't documented at all in our history was because of the value we placed on women in the past. When education started being a thing in Ghana, it was men who were sent off to be educated. It took a while before women started.
It's not also surprising because research and by historians and other writers has proved that women largely do not write about themselves like men do.
But now that we know, we have to make sure that we don't repeat the same mistakes of, okay, yes, because women aren't necessarily involved in the formal processes, we ignore them or we remove them from the telling of history.
So maybe if we begin to put them on CD notes and other important memorabilia.
Especially with the invention of technology, from illustration to AI, and we can give room for these women to really live with us.
In various ways, however, there is a shift happening.
A lot of writing is happening now, especially by women academics and women writers, women historians, trying to unearth some of these stories.
We do not know what she looked like, how stretched her flesh was laid out in the husk of her being.
Ama Nkrumah, I was really inspired to write Ama Nkrumah because I was thinking about, if you go into Ghana's history, it's almost as if before Iya Asantewaa, no woman existed. So Ama Nkrumah was really one, it was a call to, we need to document our women well.
The Federation of Gold Coast Women in the early 50s had been agitating about a law that would protect women.
So for when women speak, it was more about, so from Iya Asantewaa, then what? We jump to today, 31st December. Even 31st December, today's people don't know 31st December. So our film was to chronicle the life and work of women activists and of different strands of activism. So when you watch the film, you find lecturers, you find lawyers, you find environmental activists, you find different kinds of activists. Sometimes when Women's Month is coming, and you find some of the news houses which you sometimes expect to know better, make it look like some things women are doing today has never been done before. Sometimes I worry, not because I don't think they are doing the right thing or they are not doing the expose, but it shouldn't look like it's never been done before. It should look like it's a continuation. We should report it as a continuation and go back and look for what has been done so that it doesn't feel like somebody is just alone doing something, things like that.
Hello, fellow Ghanaians. This is High Commissioner Mrs. Sabazita Benson, High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland. I just want to wish all Ghanaians a happy new year, especially Ghanaians living in the UK and Ireland, and everyone else living in our host country, happy new year. Last year was very successful for us as a mission. We deepened bilateral relations with the UK. We also deepened relations with the diaspora here in the UK through various means, through church visitations, through market outreach, through our own programs that we organized, for instance, like the first ever Christmas carols that we organized at the Church of Pentecost. We also brought in the Ghana card, And as we speak, so far we have about 241 applications, successful applications on the Ghana card, people who have received their Ghana card. We also resumed our mobile passport services. We did Manchester and we did Dublin. The first quarter we'll be doing Birmingham. So we are looking forward to greater things in 2026. We are calling on everyone to collaborate with us, to work deeply with us. We want to get closer to the people in the diaspora. So as a mission, you'll be seeing us in your communities, you'll be seeing us working with you. We are looking at, for the first quarter of 2026, having some business forums, business summits. We encourage you to look forward to our business summits that we'll be organizing soon. Details will be out soon. So if you're interested in doing business in Ghana as a diasporan or as a business person, when the details come out, you can join us. I also encourage all Ghanaians to register on our website. We want to have a proper database of Ghanaians living in the UK and in Ireland, so that we will be able to know who is who and who is where, just in case of an emergency. So please go online and do register on our website as a Ghanaian. I wish you all a very happy new year, blessed new year. May 2026 be better for all of us. And as a mission, you can definitely count on us. Thank you. Happy New Year.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. On this happy trip back to the promised land.
Thank you so much for staying with us, and welcome to Conversation Beyond Borders. Today we are focused on Ahanta West, a constituency that is rich in biodiversity and also eco-tourism potential, yet under serious threat with environmental degradation and illegal mining. And today we have a woman who has been able to take that seat. She's done a lot of work, a lot of it that we want her to share her journey with us tonight. And so tonight, just join me in welcoming Honorable Mavis Kuukua Bissue. Hello, Honorable. Hello, Honorable. Can you hear me? Hello? I think we're experiencing some minor delay, so just stay with us as we get here.
Ebusua, sa wo mani sika ifi America memu akofi die. Enka ni se ja utipa ya kra. Ifi se Pay Angel edi asem panaba. Pay Angel se mani sika fi America eko Ghana, Nigeria anase Kenya wasemantem. Ye mani je ni kaso nkoko ane se obreju me bia enka ho ena won san chia sika biara eka dia wo mani ne pe ho. Ani zero stress and no hidden charges. yɛsan ama rate a ɛda nso ankasa. Nti wotwɛn deɛ, download the Pay Angel app nene ɛwɔ Google Play Store anaasɛ Apple Store. Nenye sika ma nemu enidi. Pay Angel, global payment, local simplicity.
Hello, thank you so much for staying with us. Let's try and see if we can get Honorable on the line. Hello, Honorable, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You look a bit tired.
Yes, it comes with a job, so forgive me.
That's okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations for winning both parliamentary and presidential votes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think everyone worked hard, so.
And Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year. Many returns, yeah.
Right. So what personally motivated you to step into this race, and what core message defined your campaign?
Sorry, Ghana and network, so you have to keep repeating yourself. Sorry about that. So
That's
what
fine.
personally motivated me and then
motivated you to step into this race, and what core message defined your campaign?
Okay. So as an Ahanta or someone from Ahanta, once we are outside the country, like for instance, I lived in the UK. You come back home to visit family. Whilst you have parents at home, you come back to visit once in a while. And so once I kept doing that, I found out that there are issues, lots of issues that concerns the constituency, especially when it comes to the youth and the girl child and a few other issues where let's just say people were going through a lot. The constituency itself was going through a lot. So I started asking questions, and then I think that my predecessors, or if I should say the former MPs, did practically nothing in the constituency. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they led the constituency, so I can't judge them. But I felt like there was a lot that I can do to help. So I started by running an NGO, which is a KBB Foundation, doing a lot of health screening in the hinterlands where they had problems reaching healthcare. And out of that, I also did a few other things. So I was approached and I decided that, okay, why not? Let me try and see. Since once in the corridors of power, what I'm doing already, I can do more. So that is what motivated me. The help needed in the constituency, what I can actually do to help. That is what pushed me, because I realized that people there were not doing a lot as well. And then my message itself was about a female who has more like you have the motherly instinct to help people. And then I was the first female also to contest in in the constituency. So that was also part of my message, that as women, we tend to have sharp instincts where we want to help people, and we can go further to bring lots of things to support others. And the constituency, as our homes are being managed by women, if the constituency is given to a woman, I believe that she can do better than what the men have done. So I think they also wanted a change and they bought into it. And I think that is what brought about the win. And like you said, for the first time, we won presidential as well. So as I was selling my message, I was selling that of our current president, which is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I was selling his message as well, which was the 24-hour economy, the fees for university students, the first year free university. Like if also, I was also selling his policies. So I think I had to do a lot of convincing, but in the end, it worked. It worked. So I think that's about it.
Thank you very much. And as a woman being, you being the first woman to hold that seat, what are some of the challenges and the lessons that came with it?
As a woman, I had to go through a lot. First, well, mine, they were using the language Ahanta against me because I couldn't, or I still cannot speak it properly. I understand every word, but I am not fluent at it. So that was what was being used against me. And the fact that being a woman, they will tell you, oh, well, a woman has not led the constituency before, so we don't know what she'll be doing. And the fact that I also came from the UK, they'll be like, oh, as soon as we vote for her, she'll be going back to the UK and she will not come back. She'll go back to her husband. At a point, they was even said, oh, the husband left her because of politics. And they will go back to secondary school and say things that didn't even happen, that they don't even know about. And I think there's many challenges that I had to go through, but these are some of it that I can say for now. I can remember. They were even saying that I didn't even have a house in the constituency. I lived in my daddy's house. Like all sorts of things that when you hear about, you just wouldn't understand why they could even use that. But in the end, like I said, it encouraged me to even work harder.
That's right. So, what advice will you give to aspiring diasporans or diaspora candidates that want to go same route or same path as you?
I would say that if they're not ready, they shouldn't, because after winning and becoming an MP also has its own challenges. And I had to leave my British passport that I've had for years, let's say over 15 years. I had to drop it. So that was one of the biggest sacrifices that I made to make sure I won the elections so that I can help. So all these things come to play when you want to come and contest. So I am saying that it takes one who is ready to sacrifice a lot to do this. So they should prepare themselves well, not discouraging anybody to come. It's once you come, you win, and then you do what you're supposed to be doing, as in helping the constituency, focusing on what you intend, what made you contest in the first place. I'm sure you'll be fine, aside the stress that comes with it. But I think they should really prepare, and then mentally, they should prepare before coming if they intend to, and probably get
Great.
good advice as well.
Oh, that's great. So, you are widely recognized as strong advocate because in your speech you mentioned you having an NGO that is focused on healthcare. So, what key successes have you recorded so far, and what are some of the major challenges that you are going through or your NGO is going through?
My NGO is me, and I'm the NGO. So whatever the NGO is going through, I'm going through it. But so far, I think because I'm focusing more on health and helping, like I said, girl child, sometimes they come to you with their fees that I've got admission to the university. I don't have anyone to pay for my fees, and then you have to sort them out because that is what you plan to do. So now I push the NGO bit into my MPship so that I can be doing things at the same time. So one of my policies was launching a mobile clinic to support, because I realized that when we went into the communities, there were a lot of issues, all types of ailments, from children to the old ladies and like adults. And because in my constituency we have issues with roads, I can say that I only have about 5% of my road that is good. The rest, 95%, is no good. So reaching the hospitals and clinics and other these health centers is difficult for the constituents, especially the ones in the hinterlands. And I will say for the past 8 years too, we've had issues with chip compounds and all that. So then doing the health screening made me realize the challenges when it comes to health in my constituency. That is why I promised to launch the mobile clinic. So I have done that, and now it's working in the constituency, going to the small towns, the village and the hinterlands to help with medication and checking their blood pressure. Because I realized that when we're doing the health screening, an old lady will just walk in and then you check their blood pressure for them, and it's shot to about 290, 250, 290, and they're just walking about. So by the time they realize, they just dropped and they're dead. And you know, as Africans, they will just go, they call it a bisa. They just go and meanwhile, it's just blood pressure that has just happened. So we check their blood pressure. Once we realize it, we make the person sit down. We give them medication, water to drink, and then we let them sit down for hours. And then we keep checking until it's actually gone down before we release them to go home. And once they are going, because I normally move with a physician assistant and then a pharmacist. So once they check, and then we issue medication for 1 month to them, and then we give them a note that once it's finished, you need to go to the hospital, take this medication back to them, and let them know that this is what you've been given, so that they can carry on for you. But trust me, once you do that and 1 month is passed and the medication is finished, that's it. They'll be at home, they won't go. So now I have to come up with a mobile clinic that is going to chase them in the hinterlands and then actually help them. So there are nurses, physician assistant, and pharmacists in the mobile clinic, and then they tour the constituency to help these people. So these are some of the challenges. So as I'm talking to you, let me use this medium to tell my sisters and brothers and friends in the diaspora, especially in the UK where I came from, that please, medication is not cheap at all. And I don't do that type of health screening where you just check their blood pressure and then tell them to go. No, they will just go back right into where they came from. So I actually carry lots of medication, from paracetamol to dewormers to blood tonics to blood pressure medication to diabetic medication, like all kinds of ailments that they face there. I carry those medication with me in that mobile clinic. That is why I put a physician assistant in there and then a pharmacist, so they can prescribe properly for them. So like I'm saying, medications are not cheap. So now that I'm talking to you, please, if you are hearing me, I need the support to be able to help these people in Ahanta West, especially when it comes to medication. Medication, gloves, clinical gloves, gauze, because we have this thing that attacks the leg. Before I thought it was elephantiasis, but no, it was, they call it Bruni ulcer or something. So that one too attacks the leg, and then it becomes something else, and then they have to come in and help them. And we use gauze and all kinds of medication. So please, if you are listening, I'm waving at you. Come support in every way that you can.
Right, Honorable, you spoke a lot, and I'm sure that the people in UK, they'll do something about it. But could it be because of water problems, water pollution? Because we know that Ahanta West is also facing environmental degradation and illegal mining. So does that affect the health of your people in Ahanta West?
Okay, I will talk about the water, the environmental bit, but this particular leg thing, issue, I think they said is to do with a particular insect or a fly or something like a mosquito type that actually bites them, and they don't know about it. So once it starts itching, they scratch it, and then it turns into that. So it starts like, when hot water has poured on you, and you know that the way it shows, I don't know how they say it in English, but you know, it shows like something has put, like a burnt skin.
Like blisters.
And then that is how
Blisters
it starts.
forming. Right.
Yeah, so your blisters, exactly. It forms like that, and then it starts becoming worse. It's just from that bite from from the insect, and then not knowing, oh, it's itching, so let me scratch, and then that is how it starts. So I think a lot of education has to go in as well, as to once you see such a bite or something, do not scratch, rather find a way to do it. And you know, because there's no medication, they go for this traditional, like you see someone walking with a leaf on the leg. You don't know why they put the leaf there, but they believe that it's going to heal the leg or something. So that is what causes that type of Bruni ulcer. But as to the environment, yes, it is true. It is happening. Galamsey is taking over Ahanta West. And I'm really working on it to make sure we go back to the way things were before, to make sure the stability of the water goes back and all that. So sometimes I believe in dialogue. The giddy giddy, as we say it, or pushing them about, forcing them, it doesn't work. It's just like a goat. When a goat goes to somebody's farm, they are eating their crops, and then they hit it with a stick. We just run back, go and stand and watch the farmer. By the time the farmer turns their back says that the goat will come back and start chewing again. So that is how this Galamsey thing is affecting us. So I believe that when you speak to the person or you call them together and you educate them that, oh, you listen, we know you want money, we know there's no job, we know you guys are suffering, and that is why you are doing these things. Of course, there's gold underground that we need to bring out, but we should find a good way of doing it. This water that you are destroying and all that is actually affecting your health. The kids, because there's been issues where I've had people coming to me with kids that have hole in the heart. In Ahanta West, I've paid for surgery for some of them. Some I had to give money. It's like all sorts. Some, the boys themselves that are doing the Galamsey, some will come to me with brazier because they've been standing in the water. All manner of ailments and diseases. Some will give birth and there will be no fingers and all that. So it's a good way of speaking to them and letting them know the issues that are rising, the health side, the other sides that are affecting they themselves who are doing the Galamsey. So what's the point in you digging the money out or the gold out, and then in the end you fall sick and then you die? There's no point. So now you have to educate them, let them understand what is causing to them, they themselves, and then what is causing the environment as well. And then once they understand, that is where I promise to push the Minister for Lands and Resource so that we can launch the responsible mining, the cooperative mining in the constituency where all these boys will be moved to, so that they can do responsible mining, wearing safety boots, wearing all their safety gears, doing it properly, getting the money, and then saving their lives as well. Because some of them will just go and fall into this refill that they are doing, and then they will just drown and die. So if you speak to them properly, they understand. So the next thing that I intend to do, we've had community engagement. It's coming down. Some have stopped, some are still doing it. But I am pushing for the responsible mining or the cooperative mining to be done in Ahanta West. So we push all these boys there, and then we can keep an eye on them for them to do it very well. And then all these health issues will go away, and our water will also get back to normal, and then the forest will also get back to normal. And for Ahanta West, we have a forest reserve that I'm really pushing to turn into a national park or ecotourism park. And unfortunately for us, we have, when I say foreigners, like the Malians and the Somali, they are in the forest digging the gold away. So now I'm collaborating with the NIMOS for them to stay in the forest, drive these people away so that we can have our forest back. So there are measures being put in place to make sure things get back to normal. We're not just relaxed or leaving things as they are. And the minister too is working very hard, very, very, very hard to make sure that things get back to normal. It's just the mentality that needs to change. And we are working on that. The chiefs needs to understand, the youth needs to understand, and then I think everything will be okay.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Dear viewers, stay with me. We'll be right back after this short break.
That dream of studying and working abroad has been made much accessible to everyone, including you. So worry less about how you're going to get there, because we always make it happen. This is Staff Finders Ghana Limited. We offer a highly professional guidance and support system, both in your university and visa application process. Staff Finders Ghana Limited is a highly trusted agency of the University of the West of Scotland, one of the largest modern universities offering a range of academic, social, and sporting facilities. You can apply for undergraduate, master's and PhD in business and creative industries, education, social sciences, computing, engineering, physical sciences, health, and life sciences. Come through Staff Finders, and for your studies, you get yourself a laptop or a £500 gift voucher. Call on +233 598 4888 04. WhatsApp on +44 7404 711 049. Send us an email or visit our website for more information.
Welcome back on. Thank you. So I'll just, I'll let you go in a short while, but I just wanted to ask you this. It's been 1 year since the NDC assumed office, and we all heard about the 24-hour economy. So based on the policies and actions taken so far, what would you say the party is doing? Is it successful, or are there things that needs to be adjusted a bit?
What the government is trying to put in place is set up a 24-hour economy market in every constituency. So I have mine, the drawings have come out, the designs have come out. It's meant to be one design for every constituency. And at the moment, we started vetting contractors for that particular job. So the 24-hour economy market is supposed to handle everything to do with night market. So we are on it. I believe that, like you said, it's just 1 year, and we can gladly say that our president has done a lot within this 1 year. We can all testify, even as MPs, within the 1 year, we have really tried our best to do not a lot, but what we can. So we are on it, and I believe that by the time the year ends, the president's vision for the 24-hour economy somewhere would be kicking off, and then I think we'll have good news about it, if I should say that.
Great. So as a first timer being in parliament, tell us, walk us through your experience a bit.
I always tell these media people when there is a stampede, because NDC, I think we have won lots of MPs into parliament this time, and we have almost taken over all the seats. So everyone is struggling for something to come into their constituency. We are all pushing, we are all fighting. That's why I say it's a stampede. So, but so far, personally, I would say that my plan is to just be obedient and learn, because there's a lot to learn in parliament. It's not just about working in the constituency or just sitting in the chamber, because others worked hard and learned. That is why they became the leaders, like the Mahama Yargas and the Dafia Mekos doing the chief whip, even Doyo. So it tells you that being there for years and having the experience and also learning helps you move forward. So I intend, for my first term, I intend to sit there quietly and learn. Probably somebody might say, oh, she doesn't speak in parliament. I do speak sometimes. I do my statements, I do my questions, and I do other things. Committee, I'm on 3 committees. So I do my committee work. I'm a board member for a particular agency. I do my board work as well. I do all that in Parliament. And to me, this is left with 3 years. So to me, it's about learning and not rushing into anything for everybody to know, oh, she's an MP, she's speaking in Parliament, she's doing that. No. I really want to take my time and learn all the procedures and proceedings and what actually makes Parliament, and what an MP is supposed to know in Parliament and all these things. So I intend to be quiet and learn. But I think so far, so good, if I should say that.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Thank you so much for joining us out of your busy schedule. I know that we had to pull you from one important meeting for you to join
Sorry.
us. And so we'll definitely hold this show again. And thank you very much. We wish you all the best in your endeavors. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us.
Before I leave, let me say hello to my sisters and brothers and Chairman Conrad, the chairman in the UK, Ireland. I say hello, greetings from Ghana, and my sister Setina, greetings, and my family in the UK. I'm not going to mention their name for them, people to know their names. So my family in the UK, I say hello. And I think everyone who supported me from the UK, the Milton Keynes branch, all the branches in London, the whole UK and Ireland branch, I say hello to all of them and thank you very much. I think it's an opportunity for me to actually say thank you for all the support. Those who were able to come down to the constituency to work for me or to work with me to make sure this happened, I thank you. My sister Setina, she actually came to live there for like a week to make sure this happened, and she was going down to the ghettos. So she was even given a name, Ajia Pounds. So when you see Setina, that's her nickname in my constituency, Ajia Pounds. She was going down the ghettos and everywhere. So I thank all of them, the women organizers, everybody. I am very, very grateful for the support that you gave me for this particular win. So I pray that 2028, I would have more and more of them coming down, including yourself, coming down to support, and then make sure we go another term so we can make a difference in the constituency. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you too, and have a lovely evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us. This is Conversation Beyond Borders. And until next time, see you. Good night.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip.